already like 10 a.m. I was planning on getting up earlier, but it's quite cold. Got down to like 18 degrees last night, and it's honestly just been snowing and really windy this entire morning, so I haven't been very inspired to move, but I guess I should. Someday, I will get a new jacket. Well, I was gonna make some coffee and everything outside, but it's about 20 degrees right now, and I'm cold, and I don't feel like it, so I'm gonna try to do that inside, which we know always goes well for me. The issue with olive oil, it always freezes, and I never learn. I think I figured it out. I don't have my jet boil with me because I don't know where it is, so I have to use my stove, which means I have less space, but I have found a solution. Ta-da! Do I ever fold up my bed into a couch? No, but I can fold up my bed to make a space for cooking, so I guess it did come in handy. I really need to redo this conversion, I think. I think 5 years is long enough to have one build. I forgot to get the pour over. See, this is the fun of car life. You don't just get to stand up in your van and make coffee. You have to move your entire world around just to find a spot for your stove because it's too cold to cook outside. But I guess that's why I like it, because it's not easy. And if it was easy, we all know I'd be bored. So this is way more fun. Plus, you get to be problem solving and think of a solution. And who doesn't like to feel like they accomplished something today? Cheers. I have my element mug back. If you're wondering why I'm mildly unprepared for this storm, it's because I was going south, and so I was like, oh, I'm going to warm weather, and I wasn't thinking about cold weather. And then I was editing a video, and this thing popped up about how there was some storm that was going to be coming through a couple hours from where I was, so I figured, well, you know, I haven't slept in my car during a snowstorm on the East Coast, so I figured I'd try something new. And what I've gleaned so far, it is very windy and cold, which is about the same. So I guess snowstorms on the East and West are very similar. I'm just going to try to stay warm. The wind is really howling out there, so going outside is definitely not an option right now. So I'm going to learn how to cook on your car engine instead because, you know, it's good to have hobbies. I kept thinking the wind might die down, but it is still very crazy out there and it's quite cold. So I think I'm just gonna like eat in my car. I don't really have the energy to cook, and I'm just gonna snack on some food and stay in my sleeping bag because I only turn my car on about every like 6 or 7 hours just to like keep everything running and everything. So I've just kind of been hanging out in my sleeping bag because that's the only way to stay warm. Yeah, because I don't have any heat system if my car isn't on. Good morning. It seems like the storm's died down a bit, less windy and definitely snowing less, so let's go outside and see what it looks like. Definitely one of those storms where it's hard to tell how much snow we actually got because it was just so windy that it doesn't just fall nicely and collect and stack up, but it just blows. But if I had to guess, I would say like maybe 10 inches, which for, you know, an East Coast snowstorm is pretty good to me. I haven't seen snow out here in